Igbo Mamano, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, I know say Nigerian time now we are gradually sliding into 12 noon, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to use this medium to say happy Sunday to you all. Maybe since this month I have never gone live, so I just want to use this opportunity to wish each and every one of my fans out there, both home and abroad, a happy new month. It shall be well with all of us. It shall be well with everywhere, meaning Biafrans. Whether you're there for home or you're there for abroad. Gather here for this Ubonga Sunday Gospel, Biafran first Sunday Gospel of the month of August. And I promise that this broadcast is going to be a very brief, very brief. I'm not going to take much of your time. So just join the live. Let us dissect the informations where they before me here. According to the information, according to the headline, I said Biafrans have now turned to endangered species and natural the team BO. Now, Afanifre, Atiku Abubakar, even the so-called presidency are now juggling up and down in the guise to play a devil's advocate. All in the name of they are trying to defend the Igbos, but it emanated from them. Anything that they say against the Igbos today or tomorrow or next tomorrow, even in the years to come, just know it that the people, the convener of that message, is from the presidency. By name, Bayo Ononoga, he has been to the front line profiling the Igbos at every single provocation, even when they are not being provoked. He's out there spilling fire over the existence of the Igbos, which is the Biafrans. So that is what we are here this hour to dissect. What is your channel about? Some people can ask some stupid questions. So if you join, please don't leave so that we can be able to dissect and expatiate on the subject matter where carry us come here this Sunday afternoon. So don't forget the trending hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024 and hashtag the new Biafran liberation slogan, freedom or die. So that is it, freedom or die. And that is exactly the point we are going to raise on this very particular broadcast. Anyway, according to the information where they before me here, time wait for nobody, so I'm not going to wait for anybody. If you see me, I went live, then try to watch the video to know what it is all about. Do not fear. Afanifre sent message to Igbos living in Lagos and other southwest states. This one is coming from NigerianNews.com. And on that very note, we still have a message coming from Simon Ekpa, the BG Prime Minister, over the IOU loan. IOU, which is I owing you, the Biafran government in exile, owing you as an individual to support the movement and to also see how the 2nd of December 2024 will be a reality in the life of every Biafran and every Igbo man out there, both home and abroad. So on that regard, we have a message that comes from Simon Ekpa. But first of all, we are going to dissect the first message where they have made the Igbos an endangered species in their own country, treating them as second-class citizens. So every section of the country now is gone now. I mean, what they're trying to do now is just to play the devil's advocate. But we all know what they are planning, and we all know the plans they have already put in place. As I'm talking to you now, our youths are being disappearing in Imo State, Anambra State, and Abia State. To God knows where. As I'm talking to you now, the information reaching us is that they are being court-martialed in the north. They will kidnap them on the express in the southeast, then take them to the north. to one of the worst prisons you can ever imagine for doing nothing, just simply because you are an Igbo man and a Biafran, and they picked you up. That is the mission of the military. I told us here some time ago that the zoo think that the military have completely gone from their government, but no, they are still in the military era. If a military can take decision without even the notice of the president, then tell me what is happening. If they will tell the military, stop violating people's rights to freedom, they said no, then tell me what kind of government are they running? That is the government, that is the military government. They are still in the military era. Tunumbu or whoever that sits there is just a caretaker. The ruling of that very country is the military. Since the military now can intervene in a civil matters, even in land matters now, military they go now, go to settle matter. Military they stay in the highway now collecting bribes of 20 naira, 15 naira. If you refuse to give them, it's either they give you one war jump or they'll come their AK-47 and shoot you. And you tell me that they have democracy in the zoo without that. But anyway, let them continue playing the devil's advocate on this issue of Igbo must leave Southwest. But to my own, to the best of my knowledge and all my understanding, that move is what Igbos, people will get brain and sense to reason, supposed to pick from that word and decide whether you supported Biafra before, you support the movement before or not. Then you pledge your 1000% support, because that is a very wonderful statement. That the happiness is that international community have carried the news and everybody now is speaking about the news. One of my friend, the guy is from Cyprus. You know, the other day I opened the WhatsApp I used to chat with him. So what I saw there, the story he posted, I saw it. Why are they chasing Igbos from the Southwest? He's a Cyprus, so he's not an Igbo man or whatever. The guy is a Cyprus, in between Northern Cyprus and Turkey. You see it? So the news have gone viral. This is a very vital, very vital point that our people are supposed to hold and decide to say, it's either you allow us to go or we do it by force. But anyway, that's by the way. We are going home on the 2nd of December 2024. So please keep the date. Do not fear. I've an influence message to Igbos living in Lagos and other Southwest states. Igbos and endangered species in their own country. The Pan-Yoruba Social Cultural Organization, Afenifre, has urged security agencies to apprehend those behind Igbo Must Go campaign in Lagos State. Let me ask them, who is talking about this? During the time of the election, when the so-called Oba of Lagos, one of the Obas in Lagos, let me put it that way, said that it's either Igbos vote for APC or they will all drown in lagoon. Where are these Afenifere? Who counted those people? Because now, and I don't know, say this one now no get mad. This one maybe na a faceless ex-user, which can never be apprehended until this earth ended, which they know who is writing it. But now they don't want to commit the Igbos, let them still be thinking and believing that they are still being included in the polity of the zoo. That is exactly the game they are trying to play now. They know who's writing that in. Bayo Ononuga have tried his own and see that nobody is giving him face. Then he resorted in using a lobbyist, or let me call it what do I call it? All these internet bulldogs or toothless dogs. Let me use them to steer this controversy, so that we will be playing them politics and be hitting them hard. That is what they want to do. Go to Kwara today and see the kind of tax policy they are levying on the Igbos living in Kwara State. So this statement is a loan for we all to gather in one voice now and said, it's either you give us Biafra today or Nigeria will be no more. My brother, the international community is going to sign it and knock it boy or the road to hand. But the Igbos, where they tell, Some people are in Lagos and said, we are not going anywhere. We follow to develop this state. You have a Biafra. They don't even tell you, say, leave our Lagos for us. Go to the southeast Biafra land and build your own Lagos. But Igbo na-agwa ndị Igbo anaghị agba ọsọ mmiri ma na obido na mmiri machacha afọ arụ then ha wezi gbawazi ọsọ mmiri. That's exactly what our people are very good in doing. Let us proceed. Okute News understand that the pro-Lagos government ex-handle at Lagospedia had in a post recently given Igbos living in Lagos State and other southwest states 1 month to relocate their businesses from the region to God knows where. The post read the Lagosians and every southwest stakeholders should prepare for the massive protest of hashtag Igbo must go on the 20th to 30th of August. They have 1 month from now to leave and relocate their businesses from all southwest states. We urge all Yorubas living in the southeast to return home. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has since distanced himself and the state government from the campaign, describing it as an attempt to sow a seed of discord between the Yoruba in the southwest and other tribes. Make it clear, Sanwo-Olu. When I say, I don't know who they write this thing. Now, the person is calling Igbos, he say, and other tribes. Not other tribes, no get name. When you say other tribes, it means that Hausas, Ibibio, Calabar, and the rest of them have to leave Lagos. The person purposely said Igbos should leave the southwest. Now you are saying southwest and other tribes. The Sanwo-Olu government knows who is writing this thing. Presidency Webi Tinubu knows who is writing this thing. We have become an endangered species. Reacting in a statement on Saturday, the National Publicity Secretary of the group, Jare Ajayi, asked Igbos and other Nigerians living in Yoruba land not to entertain any fear of being forced out of the region. Dismissing the threat, Afenifere lamented that those behind the provocative campaign were trying to create disaffection among Igbo and Yoruba entirely. The statement read, those who are being called to be ousted from the southwest are bandits and unscrupulous headers who are making life difficult for our farmers and rural women. In this wise, our Igbo brothers and sisters living in Lagos and the southwest states should not entertain any fear of expulsion. We are all Nigerians. In the view of the serious danger such a call for expulsion poses to peaceful coexistence, Afenifere is hereby calling on the security agencies, police especially, to round up those behind this unpatriotic move as contained in the quoted Lagospedia post. The question there is now Igbo an endangered species? To me, yes, we are in the endangered species. How do they call it? Before matter be none of them is a single out for harassment. Only people who are criminally minded have reason to be afraid. And this is not restricted to non-Yoruba people. Whether you are Yoruba or non-Yoruba, if you have contravened the laws of the land, you will be appropriately dealt with in accordance with the rule of law. Otherwise, you have no reason to fear at all, whether you are an indigene or non-indigene. In other words, there's a statement of such in their meetings. This is what Afenifere is here to clarify. It is on record that the Lagos State government, as it is the case with other governments in the southwest, is doing everything possible to provide for the citizens of the states, without regard to tribe, religion, or any other coloration. It is therefore very sensitive or insensitive, rather, and mischievous of any person or group to come up with any insinuation laden with ethnic hatred, especially at this time that the tension is very high in the country. We, along with many other well-meaning Nigerians, had earlier called for restraint concerning the so-called protest. We are hereby reiterating our advice to the protesters to put an end to the protest so as to minimize losses or whatsoever. This one is a part of the news, but the main issue here is the IOU loan that the government in exile is requesting from the people they are ruling. I'm here to read out the benefits of the IOU loan from the platform of Simon Ekpa, the BG Prime Minister. So make you pay attentively as we listen. As I read it out to you, and also we are going to take the comments to know what our people say concerning this matter. Because now people, now then get power, no be individuals. That is why Nigeria have risen up to protest. Now power belongs to them, not to the fools that are in government offices. Breaking news. Non-Biafrans who participated in our IOU loan program will have the opportunity to take part in our citizenship by investment program when Biafra become an independent state. This program may be open to certain categories of people, especially those who participated in the IOU at this critical stage of our liberation. Message from the office of the Prime Minister of BG, Simon Ekpa Njoko. Well, here are the comments. His Royal Highness John Emebo, a trade full of cognitively impaired people, eternal creator, have mercy. My brother and my sister, on our way go school, I beg, interpret the meaning of the comment section. I can't come and kill myself. Religious freedom and monitoring BG say this is an investment without regrets. It is top notch. Go for it now. Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. Hashtag freedom or die. Abuchi Justice Kontoku say Biafrans shall always triumph over the evil people of the zoo. Unity with the devils, no be by force. Allow us to go in peace or in pieces. God protection, I pray for all the men in the battlefield and to our leader and also the good guy at Simon Ekpa Njoko. Dalo umunnem. Now so this our sister TikTok. Hashtag freedom or die. Sparrow News Network say Biafra is here to be independent and we have already started creating opportunities for humanity. I'm so proud of this nation as we are to guard. Carry me, they go, the dragon Prime Minister. I trust you, Biko. Now, so this commentator, TikTok, this one is Abuchi Justice said, forever remain blessed. Obato Bie, Simon Ekpa Njoko. Oja Dilibe, Kontok say, this is a welcome development. But what the person does for a living to earn the money he or she is investing in is very important because the process must be as good as its result. No criminal enterprise in Biafra land will be accepted to do what to partake on that program. That is what Ojadilibo is talking. And Emmanuel Gentle Biafra to Simon said, wow, this is a good move. Of course, to me, even I supported the move at the initial stage. Hakwalefa said, so an individual will create a nation online and make himself prime minister, spewing hatred, and you all are happy, but you condemn the West for distorting a united Africa. Wallahi, a pity, some of honor, a pity. In English, Abaka Tameje said your love for money may push you to infiltrate Biafra land if it eventually comes. Slow down a little bit with your chase for funds. I'm watching this Abaka Otemeje, they write. When the Chigozie Joseph Kontok say we move. Frank Agodim said beautiful. Dominic amazing incentive way to go. 100% in support of this. So if we continue to read the comments, it will go on and on and on and on. As I said earlier, that this broadcast is going to be very brief because the information that carry me come, I have already passed it earlier on. In case you missed that information, the Biafrans are now endangered species. There is currently kidnapping going on in the Biafra land, taking our young youths and our young women and our middle-aged men. taking them into custody. And the military, the zoo military is the one that is doing this one. Court marshalling our young youth who have not done them anything to 5 to 20 years imprisonment for nothing's sake, denying them access to basic amenities, to their own right to freedom, and also denying them contact to their families and their lawyers. That is what is going on, huh? And that is the gospel of this morning of Sunday. So please share this gospel. Let everybody know how they are walking or how they are moving at night in Biafra land. There is a kidnapping going on now, not for ransom, but to reduce the population of the Southeasterners. I repeat myself, there is a kidnapping going on by zoo military in the land of Biafra every night, not for ransom, but to reduce the population of the Biafrans. That is the agenda of this particular government. Believe it or leave it, this government can never serve the interests of the Southeasterners. Not now and not ever. The hatred has started already flowing from the presidency now down to an individual by name Lagosphobia, Lagospedia, telling Igbo that they are now endangered species, that they have nothing to gain or to lose living as a zoo. Even when we have decided to choose our own separate nation, they are still, the hatred is still continues. But anyway, it will be a matter for another day, because today I said it's going to be a brief one. And that is exactly what I'm trying to achieve here. Because they say a stitch in time will not only save 9, but it will save 1 million as we proceed. Have a nice day. Enjoy your Sundays. And may the Almighty God bless and prosper each and every one of us. Bye for now. I love you all, my wonderful people.